This video is about how to code character entries. Reserved characters in HTML must be replaced with character entities. Some characters are reserved in HTML. If you use the less than or greater than signs in your text, the browser might mix them with tags. Character entities are used to display reserved characters in HTML. A character entity looks like this: ampersand entity name or ampersand hash entity number. To display a less than sign, we must write ampersand IT or ampersand hash 60. Now, advantage of using an entity name is an entity name is easy to remember, and disadvantage of using an entity name is browsers may not support all entity names, but the support for entity numbers is good. A commonly used entity in HTML is the non-breaking space, and it is represented by ampersand NBSP. A non-breaking space is a space that will not break into a new line. Two words separated by a non-breaking space will stick together. This is handy when breaking the words might be disruptive. Another common use of the non-breaking space is to prevent browsers from truncating spaces in HTML pages. If you write 10 spaces in your text, the browser will remove 9 of them. To add real spaces to your text, you can use the ampersand NBSP character entity. So we will see an example of the non-breaking space entity, but before that, let's go through some useful HTML character entities. We have non-breaking space, less than, greater than, ampersand, double quotation mark, single quotation mark, cent, pound, yen, euro, copyright, and registered trademark. And on the right side, you can see the entity names and the entity numbers. So in this HTML file, I have styled my body section and I have given background color as yellow, and inside body section I have included one paragraph, and inside that I have written hello world. So no matter how many spaces I add in my HTML file, you won't be able to see that on the browser. So in order to add real spaces in your HTML file, you have to use the non-breaking space entity. So either you can use the entity name or the entity number. So first we will see how to use an entity name. So the entity name for the non-breaking space entity is ampersand NBSP and I'm going to add more spaces so that you will be able to see the spaces between hello and the word world clearly on the browser. So in this way you can add spaces between two words, and now we will see how to use entity number. So the entity number for non-breaking space entity is ampersand hash 160. And this is how you can add spaces in your HTML file using entity number. I hope you have learned how to code character entities. Thank you.